Alright, so hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and the Nightwave is already here. I mean, I made a video about this yesterday and I was all excited about how much better this is than the old alert system, but I was pretty sure it was still a little ways off, but nope, here it is, Season 1, The Wolf of Saturn 6. So what is going on? Well, the old alert system as well as the ship radio have gone bye-bye and they've been replaced by Nightwave, which is a pirate radio that's hosted by Nora Knight, or as I like to call her, Mrs. Three Dog, because her style really reminds me of Three Dog, which by the way is a very good thing. Now there is actually a bit of narrative with the Wolf of Saturn 6, which is the first season of the Nightwave sort of syndicate thingamabob. But I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for you, so just hop in game and see it for yourself. Now the Nightwave is a little bit different to other syndicates because you don't actually use the standing you get by doing daily and weekly challenges to buy items. The standing is used exclusively to rank up with the Nightwave, and as you do so you will get some cool and unique rewards as well as a new currency called the Wolf Creds, which you will then use to buy some of the more standard stuff that we used to get from alerts prior to this rework. Now the rewards you get by ranking up with the Nightwave are actually quite spicy. It starts off with some small cosmetic stuff, but it jumps straight into 2 weapon slots as well as about 100 cred by the time you rank up 6 times. And it just keeps getting better and better as you're ranking up. We have forma bundles, Warframe slots, emotes, cosmetics, new mods that we've never seen before that are weapon specific and give them unique secondary fire mechanics and all that kind of stuff. And the final stretch that starts at 25 is just nuts. We started off with Arcane Energize, which is pretty damn good as a reward. And then we have the Wolf Howl, which is probably an emote. Yet another forma bundle, the Saturn 6 Yandana, Umbra Forma, holy shitballs Batman. We will finally be able to put Umbra polarities on our normal weapons and Warframes, which is just amazing, and it will make Umbra builds so much cheaper, though probably still pretty time consuming because it is reward number 29. And we top it all off with the Saturn 6 armor bundle. And just in case you play a lot and you make it all the way to the end and you still want more rewards, it has been confirmed that you can prestige this and do it again. Or at least get more Wolf Cred, because they specifically mentioned Wolf Cred, so I don't know if you can actually get all the rewards, and we won't know for quite a while. Now the way you get standing with the Nightwave is by doing daily, weekly and weekly elite challenges. And the amount of standing you get is based on what kind of a challenge it is. The daily challenges will give you 1000 standing, the weekly challenges will give you 3000 standing, and the elite challenges will give you 5000 standing. And so far from what we've seen at least, there is a good amount of variety here. It ranges from literally deploy a glyph once for the daily challenge, to finish 9 invasion missions for the weekly challenge, to even kill or capture a Hydralisk for the elite challenge. We even got this one, sortie with a friend, to complete a sortie while playing with a friend or a clanmate. And no, you don't have to worry about constantly tracking these challenges and checking the Nightwave, because there is an in-game tracker, since these did replace the original challenges that we had, like, get 5 kills while sliding, which were very exciting. So it will let you know how you're doing on these challenges as you're progressing through them. It will pop up once you finish a challenge and be like, hey, you finished a challenge, and Mrs. Three Dog will even jump in and give you a short quip. Now the credit offerings seem to reset at the same time that the weekly challenges do, and they are currently split into 3 categories. So we have mods, which at the moment have 4 auras for 20 creds each, which is reasonably priced, I think. Then we have the appearance tab, where you can buy blueprints for different weapon skins, as well as blueprints for alternative Warframe helmets. And finally we have the miscellaneous tab, where you can buy things like terrible weapon blueprints, alertium, potatoes, Vobam parts, as well as a new decoration for your landing craft. Now the funniest thing about this is that some people are already complaining about it being too much of a grind, which is just ridiculous. I mean, come on, just shut up or go away. Ideally both, in either order. Because number 1, it's stuff to do, and we like stuff to do we not? Yes, we do. Number 2, even if it was a massive grind, the rewards are worth it. You're getting Warframe slots, weapon slots, things that you were only able to buy from the market previously. And number 3, it's really not that much of a grind. I mean, if you want to, you can brute force the weekly and even the elite weekly challenges in a couple of hours. I mean, I already ranked up twice before I decided that that's enough time to make the video. Though I guess it all depends on how long the seasons will last, because if the seasons are really short and you have just enough time to make it to 30, then it might feel like you have to do it every day. But I don't think that's going to be the case, since they mentioned prestige, so, if you go all the way to 30, you can jump all the way back down. Now, what I'm about to say might seem like I'm overblowing the importance of this update out of proportion, but I really don't think I am. This is one of the most important things they have added to Warframe in a long while. Why? Well, because for me at least, it's very easy to fall into sort of a routine with Warframe, you know, doing the same sort of mission, playing the same sort of frame, doing the same sort of stuff. And this breaks it, because it's like, hey kids, you want these points? Well, go kill a Hydralist, or go play Onslaught, or go play a sortie with a friend or a clanmate. And on top of that, it also gives you a sense of direction, because once you make your way to the end of the star chart, all sense of direction just vanishes and you are left with a bunch of stuff you are allowed to participate in. And that can very easily result in you just looking at the navigation being like, okay, arbitration, sortie, Maru, Fortuna, whatever, you just do a random mission and you log out. Does that sound familiar? Because it happened to me many times, sometimes even multiple times a day. This helps with that, at least a little bit, though I do hope they give us more than one daily challenge, because if it's like today and it ends up being place a glyph challenge, it's still gonna be the same thing, but with the addition of me placing a glyph and being like, yay, log out. But anyway, I think I've been rambling for long enough, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.